Under the scorching sun of the arid land, Komodo dragons slowly crawl across the cracked soil, their forked tongues constantly scanning the air for unusual scents. From the low bushes, the king cobra slithered out its hood, spread wide its body raised menacingly before the large predator. The two reptiles stood facing each other. Their cold gazes locked the space seemingly frozen in that tense moment. The Komodo dragon suddenly lunged forward, baring its sharp teeth, while the king cobra counterattacked with a swift leap, accompanied by a fierce hiss. After a few seconds of dangerous struggle, the king cobra retreated into the bushes, leaving the Komodo dragon to continue its hunt in the harsh environment. In the morning on the dewy grassland, the mother secretary bird leads her chick with long, strong steps, her tall legs sweeping through the grass to find food. From the thick grass, the king cobra suddenly slithered out. Its neck raised, its cold eyes staring at the tiny baby bird. The mother secretary bird immediately swooped up her, wings spread slightly to cover her chicks, each step hitting the ground like a warning drumbeat. The snake launched a dangerous bite, but the mother bird dodged quickly, kicking the snake hard in the head, making it dizzy and writhing. From the grass, a large python slithered out, its body coiled, ready to pounce on its prey. The porcupine raised its spines, turned its back to the predator, and walked cautiously but resolutely. The python lunged forward to wrap around, but the sharp spikes made it bounce back and writhe in pain. Finally, the python had to retreat into the evening shadows while the porcupine slowly left quietly but firmly. From the dark crevice of the rock, the king cobra slithered silently, its cold eyes fixed on its vulnerable prey. The mother eagle screeched in warning, her body rising high each flap of her wings, creating a wall of wind to block out intruders. The snake raised its head trying to find an opening, but every time it came near, the eagle swooped down like lightning. Late afternoon fell over the sparse forest porcupines, quietly rummaged through the rotten leaves looking for roots and insects. From the bushes beside, a large python slithered out silently, its cold golden eyes locked on the small, slightly moving back. The hedgehog turned around quickly, erecting all its sharp spines like a steel fence, its body retracting into a solid defensive block. The python suddenly threw itself and squeezed tightly, but the spikes pierced its thick skin, causing it to feel excruciating pain and quickly fall back. The air was tense as the two stopped looking at each other, muscles tensed, ready for confrontation. The tiger charged with incredible speed, but the sloth bear quickly flinched, unleashing powerful claws in defense. The battle was short, but fierce snaps. Claws swinging and hissing mixed with the wind. After a few minutes of fighting, realizing that its opponent was too difficult to defeat, the tiger retreated into the forest, leaving the sloth bear to continue foraging in peace. From behind the fallen tree trunk, a Komodo dragon slithered out its forked tongue, flicking back and forth, locking onto its small target that was hunched over searching for food. Sensing the pressure, the hedgehog immediately raises all its spines, turning its back to the predator, each spine pointing straight up like a steel fence. The Komodo dragon unexpectedly lunged, attempting to bite the porcupine, but a strong tug sent dozens of spines piercing its snout and neck, forcing it to recoil and growl in pain. Having lost its advantage, the Komodo dragon left, while the hedgehog calmly continued its journey in the fading twilight.